If you're a business owner or professional tired of chasing slow profits, I'm going to show you exactly how I lock in $15,000 to $40,000 profits by wholesaling houses with none of my own money, no stress, all from home. And I'm going to show you exactly how to find a buyer for one of our properties in Hollywood, Florida, step by step. So let's get into it. So first things first, let me share with you a little background. So this is an off-market deal that we got from our wholesaling business. We generate leads online, or we buy leads from companies that generate leads for us. That's kind of one of my favorite ways to do it right now, which is called PPL, pay per lead. But that's a whole other video. Anyway, so we buy these leads and then we call them, right? They come into our system, or they come in, we get their phone numbers, names, phone numbers. These are people who are looking to sell their property fast. Then we get them on the line. We essentially call them, we make them an offer, we get to know them. We have a full sales process that I can share, but then we make an offer. And some people will say yes, some people will say no. The ones that say yes typically is at a big discount and it's off market. Once we get that deal in contract, now it's time to sell it. So this part, I'm kind of going to skip the first part. I have a bunch of videos on my channel talking to sellers. I have a bunch of videos of how to find sellers, how to talk to them, sales process, everything. Here's the second part, finding the investors to sell this to, finding the flippers, finding the buy and hold people, finding the people who want to buy this cash to as an investment or maybe to live in it. So what I'm going to do is that we have this townhouse in Hollywood, Florida, in Broward County, and it's an off-market deal that we got. Actually, this one I specifically got. I have a team that does this, but I got this one. It took me 4 months to get this under contract, so it just shows you don't get the deal right away. It takes some follow-up and stuff sometimes. And yeah, so this is going to be the story I'm going to share with you verbally. I'm going to be making some calls live. I can't really show my screen because YouTube doesn't allow showing a lot of information and stuff. At least that's the feedback I've gotten. But I'll be talking to you every step of the process. And this is all going to be using free sites. Nothing's going to be paid here. It's all going to be like how to find the investors for free on sites that you probably use every single day. So my first step is I'm going to put the property on Zillow, right? So I go on Zillow.com and I put the address of our property that we're selling. Then I open a separate tab. So I have one tab of our property and the other tab is going to be like our property, but then you click out of it and I draw a little area right around our property. So if our property's right here, I draw like a little like area in like the same neighborhood or the same subdivision, just so I can see all these things for sale, sold in that area, right? So on Zillow, you can collect. So then right now what I did is I put our property, then I drew around in this, it's a townhouse in a little like townhouse community. So I drew only in the townhouse community to see what's for sale and pending. So then it gives us a bunch of red dots of what's for sale pending. And now I'm just going to call these people. I'm literally just going to pick up the phone and call live. And then we're going to go from there. So then on the bottom, you can see the... On the bottom, you can see the listed by. So right now I'm calling for sale. The bottom, you can see listed by, and then I'm going to call them.
Hello.
Hey, Pamela.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Raul.
Hi, Raul.
Hi. I was reaching out because I saw your listing on Emerald Oaks Drive.
Yes.
The reason I was calling is that we have one that I'm selling. It's on Water Oak Drive in the same community. It's like an off-market one. I was just calling to see if you have clients that might be looking for like more of like a fixer-upper type property there.
What's your price?
$299.
And is it a townhouse or what is it?
Yeah, it's a townhouse. It's the 2-2 with a one-car garage.
2-2 with a one car. How many square feet? Is it the 15-ish?
No, it's 1204.
Okay. So how much of a fixer-upper is it?
To be honest, I'm gonna go in there for the first time on Monday, but from what I know, it's livable. The owner's living in there, but I would say it needs like kind of basic updating. It hasn't been touched in like 10 years, 10, 15 years. So I would say probably floors, kitchen, bathrooms, that kind of stuff.
You know, I did have one that submitted an offer with me. I think she would have taken a 2, but wanted more of a 3. It didn't end up working out. So is your guy gonna put in money for that assessment, or is he at $299 letting them meet the assessment?
How do you mean?
Are you aware there's an assessment for roofs and stuff?
But isn't that included in the $900 a month?
No, they haven't finalized it yet. Oh. So when they do, they may finalize it this month. Okay. It's going to be between 20 and 30. They're saying between 20 and 25. I've been talking to Rhonda, the treasurer.
Nice. 25,000 or 100?
Yes.
Per person?
25,000 per person.
Goodness.
Yeah. So you seem really nice. So I'll just be honest with you. I'm like the only one who has put it to my client that he's got to pay for this, And so he's been willing to. Interesting. Hang on just 1 second. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me put you on hold for a second.
No problem.
Hey, sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so the treasurer is Rhonda. She's got a listing or two in there. I mean, if you call her, she may give you some information. She's not the nicest person in the world.
So that sounds about right.
we kind of went at it already a couple of times. As long as you're firm with her, she'll kind of back down. But yeah, I mean, I can reach out to the agent for you that did come to me, because I mean, we lost the offer, and they may be interested.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's I'll send you the details, and yeah, if you have somebody, I'm happy to pay commissions if you bring someone. And yeah, I mean, it's obviously it's gonna be the cheapest one there, but I do know it needs work. But it is livable. Like it's in decent shape. It's just not like fully decked out.
Yeah, if you could send me pictures, that would be awesome. And if I have somebody, I'll let you know.
Yeah, Monday I'll be going there myself to get some pictures. So I'll have Monday. Right now I don't, but as soon as I get some, I'll send you.
All right, sounds good. Good luck. It's not easy out there.
I know. Right. Take care.
With that $995. Okay, bye.
All right, let's see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send her the info of the property. So that's dealing with a realtor. So typically I call realtors first, mainly to gauge the action, and also I really like their feedback. Like, see, that a buyer probably wouldn't tell me. So now I know, okay, there's an assessment coming, and there's an assessment coming, and the finance person, all this stuff. The good thing is I don't freak out, because like all this I then use if I need to. Hopefully I don't. If I need to get a reduction with the seller, like reprice the property, I use all this information to get a reprice. So let's move on to a different one. Let's see, we got a 465 here. Lindsay. Let's call Lindsay.
Les busy more.
Ooh.
Leave your message.
Hey, I was reaching out because I saw you had a listing in Emerald Oaks. We have an off-market one we are selling for $299,000. That's it. I just leave it at that. A little bit of mystique. All right, let's see. That one's listed for $465. So the first one I called, that lady that we called, she has hers listed for $375, and it needs work. Like it's not nice at all. It needs a kitchen, needs floors, needs everything. This one I just called is listed for 465. That's the one that didn't answer. Now I'm calling one that's listed for 390. Let's see. One 954
voicemail. The person you're trying to.
This one's listed for 499. Let's see. And remember, we're trying to sell ours for 299. And let's just say we have ours a little bit lower than that. All right, let's just say our average profit is about 16 to 18,000 per deal, right? And at least me and my company, we typically have about 10 going on at a time. Yeah.
Hi, this is Michal.
Hello?
Hello, David. How are you?
Hey, David. How are you?
Good. How can I help you?
Good, man. I was reaching out. I saw you had a listing on Greenleaf Circle.
Yes.
And the reason I was calling is, I know it's a little random, but I have an off-market one I'm selling for $299 in that same neighborhood. Would you happen to have any like clients or anybody like looking for deals like that?
At least one I got that's looking in there. They need one story though.
This one is one story. It's a smaller one though. It's a 2-2 with a garage.
Yeah. I mean that's still okay. They just need one story. They only need two bedrooms. We've been looking at some of the two bedrooms, but they were 2-story. But is it? Can you tell me anything else about it? Is it in bad shape or is it? Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, my bad. I was just curious if you, but yeah, it needs some work. The owner's living in there now, so it is like livable, but it hasn't been touched in like, 10, 15 years. So it's going to need, probably new kitchen, bathrooms, floors, like all that.
Yeah, I mean, if you got any pictures, I just was showing my client who looked in there. We're looking. He's definitely going to buy something. He used to live in Hollywood Hills, and then he moved away, and he's back looking for something just when he's down here in Miami. So
nice. He's
not afraid of work, especially if it's a good deal. So I can pass the info by, or if you got any maybe photos to give him an idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's afraid of a project, but he.
I will have photos on Monday, because I just got this one, and that's when I have my appointment with him. But I'll send you the address, all info that I have at the moment, and like that, you guys could check it out. And then Monday at 11 a.m. I'll be there, so I'll probably have pictures by like maybe 12:30, and then I can send them to you guys.
All right, perfect. That sounds great. Thank you very much for reaching out. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. Have a great day. I'll send you my name and all that info by text now.
Thanks very much. I appreciate it.
Take care, man.
Take care. Bye.
So there you go. So you call a realtor that you catch him at the right time. This is why I like realtors, because that buyer that he has, we don't know if he's going to buy it yet or not. But that buyer that he has, I'm not going to be able to find him. You know what I'm saying? Like that is a buyer that realtor created that relationship, or he got that lead. And now that buyer signed the thing, you know what I'm saying? So, sorry, just getting text back from some of the texts I sent to the people. So, for example, this is like this is like a message I send, right? And then, like when they don't answer, this is, actually that was for another one in Cape Coral that I made calls earlier. It's another off-market deal we have in Cape Coral in Wilmington. So now what I'm going to do, I know I'm kind of going off track, but it's valuable. So I'm going to send them the information that I have like on copy and paste. So like that, I have this copy and paste information on my Slack. So on our Slack here, you can see like our Slack channel with all of our properties. And if you go into like a channel, for example, that Wilmington one, where is it? My eyes are going crazy. Okay. Yeah. So if we go into that channel, Wilmington, you can see this is like where we keep our contracts, where we keep all of our information. And then we have a copy and paste message right here that we copy and paste and send to buyers. So when we're making calls, it's easy. If they're interested, just copy, paste, and boom. And it's just like a brief little message. If you ever join my WhatsApp chat, if you want to get into the business, even if you're not buying right now, join my WhatsApp chat. It's free. I mean, it's just so you could see deals, all the deals we're posting on there, how I've described them, the pictures, the numbers, the ARV, all that stuff. Like it gets you like really close to the game. So whether you're buying or not doesn't matter, but I think it's a good way to like get your foot in the door. Oh, okay. We got a 416. It's a 2-2. Pretty fixed up, but it's been on the market for a while. Paul Ackerman. It's 416. Ours is 299. My dog. Hey, Paul.
Yes.
Hey, man. My name is Raul. I was reaching out about. I saw your listing on Emerald Oaks Drive.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I know it's a little random, but actually the reason I was calling is that I have one on Water Oak Drive that I'm selling off market for $299, and I just saw you're active here, so I was just curious if you might have like a buyer looking for like a fixer type property there or something cheaper.
I do not. No, I
No.
sure don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. No problem. It's been a little slower in that neighborhood, right?
Yeah, it's tough. The association special assessment is the major problem.
It's crazy. 'Cause I see yours shows 766, but ours is 900. So I don't know.
Yeah, every building is different, and it's just they're expecting the association assessment to be 25 to 30,000. They've been talking about it since last August.
Wow.
And they still don't have a number. So, when people come to see it, they say, well, what's the number? I can't give them a number.
Oh my God. And that's
the problem.
It's kind of a lot though. Even if it's 25, like that's kind of a lot, I think.
It's ridiculous on top of the association they pay every month, but I mean, I get it. It's the roof and the structure and painting and stuff like that, but they should have more reserves than that, with that of monthly statements,
Yeah. And it's a big community, so it's like, it's not just, yeah, it's yeah, I know. We just got a hold of this one, and I'm just started like making calls. And
size is it?
I'm sorry.
What size is it?
It's similar to yours. Is a 1,204 square feet, 1,204, 2-2 with a garage.
And it's not updated, so needs complete updating.
Basically, yeah. I mean, it's livable, but yeah, basically.
Does it look out into anything? What's backyard?
No, it's on Water Oak, so it's just like a regular like land. Yeah.
I'll take your number, and I'll keep that in mind in case somebody comes across it.
Yeah, no stress. I'll shoot you a text with all the info I have and like the address and everything, and then if somebody comes across, we're happy to pay commissions if you end up bringing a buyer or something, and make it work.
Is it on Lockbox if I want to show it?
It is not. The owner is actually living in there.
Okay.
So it would be by appointment and stuff. But if you have somebody, let me know, and I can help set it up for you pretty easily.
And you're not putting it on the MLS at this point?
No. I'm gonna keep it off market.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was the owner's choice.
Got it. All right, I will keep you in mind. Yeah, just send me a text, and I'll keep you in mind.
Yes, sir. You got it. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you. You too. Bye.
Okay, so I sent him the info, and that's it. So now I'm gonna call sold. So we all right there. We called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, I missed one. Actually, Annette. Let's call Annette. I missed her, so just want to get everyone that has one for sale. These are all the people that have one for sale in the community, or pending, or sold, or pending, or active in contract.
Hello, you've reached Annette with the...
I'm going to send a text. Boom. Okay, now I'm going to click on sold on Zillow, And I'm in that same community. I'm going to click on sold, and I'm going to put sold in the last. When you go to more on Zillow, what's happening here? Oh, there we go. When you click on more on Zillow, I'm going to put sold in the last 90 days. Let's see. There's only been 2. One that sold actually right next door for $296. This is like a perfect comp. This is like a perfect person to talk to. It's on our same block. It's like 3 townhouses down. And it's 3 townhouses down, and it's sold for $296. And we're selling ours for $299. So let's call the bot with agent, which is Jason something. Jason really something like that. So I'm gonna Google his name where it says bot with. If you scroll down, you'll see bot with. And then you'll see the name of the agent. There's no phone number on there, so you got to Google it. So I Googled it. It comes on realtor.com, and then his phone number comes out there. I have a YouTube live, actually. If you go to like my live videos on this channel, you can see my screen on another deal I did in Cape Coral. And I actually like show my screen and step by step how I do this. But I think just sometimes when I post these videos, YouTube like flags it when I show too much info. I don't know.
Hello, it's Jason.
Hey, Jason, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Good. Jason, I was calling because I saw you sold the property on Water Oak in 1503.
Yeah.
We have one like right next door on 1607 off market for $299.
Mm-hmm.
Would you happen to have anybody interested in something like that?
Are you guys going to pay off the assessment, or do you want the next buyer to assume it?
I'm going to be completely honest. I just found out about that crazy assessment today. That's the one that's for like, but they don't have a price on it, right? It's like 25 or 30K, right? Something like that.
Yeah, it's like 30 grand.
But the lady told me that they hadn't come up with the final number or something, right? Something like that.
Yeah, they're like finalizing it, but I mean, whoever's going to buy it is most likely not going to want to inherit that.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a conversation I'll have with my seller then, for sure. But yeah, I guess this one for the one.
2-bedroom?
Yeah, it's just like yours, 1,200 square feet with a garage.
Do you have pictures of the inside?
I will on Monday. I'm going there Monday to take some pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might have somebody. What is she willing to pay for commission?
So this is a wholesale deal. I have this in contract with the seller, and basically for commission on this, say 2%. We have some baked in.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if you want to add on
yes.
top or anything, I'm cool with that as well.
All right. Yeah. Send me some pictures, and then I'll send it to my investor.
Nice. And this one that you sold for the 296.5 or what it shows here, the buyer had to inherit the assessment, or the seller paid it, or
seller paid.
Okay. Because it's probably like in similar conditions to this one, everything. So, all right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to talk to him then. Yeah, because this HOA fee is crazy. This thing seems
HOA
wild.
fees like $900 a month too.
It's wild. So expensive.
Yeah, no, it's a lot.
All right, so
any other deals that you have under contract, like wholesale, like houses?
I have a house in Hialeah,
Okay.
and then I have one. Those are the only ones I have in South Florida. Then I have a lot in Cape Coral. I have a house in Newberry, Florida.
Do you have anything out of state?
I have.
Or you just focus in Florida?
Mainly Florida, but right now out of state I have North Carolina, Wadesboro. I have Joppa, Alabama, and I have Tennessee, Jackson, Tennessee.
Jackson, Tennessee.
Yeah.
You have like a link that you can send me these to?
Yeah, of course.
So I can look at them?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
What's the one in Hialeah?
It's
how many bedrooms and bath?
It's a 3-2 with a garage that they enclosed that they made like another kind of efficiency, like a 1-1. Yeah, 1,300 square feet in West Hialeah with a garage. With that includes garage, and then yeah, it needs rehab. We're at about 485 for that one. I think the ARV is probably like 650.
Yeah.
So it's a little tight. But
I'm
yeah,
looking for something like in like Hollandale, Hollywood, Davie, Cooper City, Pembroke Pines, like where in Dania, like is really like where I'm looking. Maybe like Fort Lauderdale, but just north of 595.
okay.
So I don't know if you like lock anything up in there. It's like for myself, for a family member. So
Oh, dope.
we could pay cash. We could pay cash and close in 2 weeks.
Oh, nice. Okay. And you said single family, right?
Yeah, like they don't want. They already have townhouses in Hialeah, and like the townhouse things, like they're trying to get away from because of the HOA and all that other shit that like is really volatile right now.
Yeah, these HOA things are crazy, man. Honestly, like we just got this one signed, and I made like 2-3 calls, and I spoke to somebody. I think she knew the person of the finance department in this community, and like I couldn't believe it. Like 25-30K for the roof assessment plus $900 a month. I'm like, Jesus, what are they doing with all this money?
Yeah, no, it's insane.
It's crazy.
But you put these under contract often?
Yeah. I've been doing this for 11 years. I'm located in South Florida, and I'm direct to seller always.
Yeah.
So
you ever get anything in Cleveland?
Not so much, to be honest. No.
What about Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, or like anything in like Pennsylvania?
Actually, yes. Funny you say that. I wholesaled 2 in Harrisburg last year. I mean, I don't get many, maybe like 1 or 2 a year over there. So it's funny you say that. Yes, randomly I will, but I have.
Okay.
What, you have people over there?
Yeah, we buy up there as well.
Oh shoot, cool. Trying to think. No, I don't really have anything else for you based on what you told me. But yeah, we could stay connected. I have like I could send you like my WhatsApp thing, which is like my own like deals and stuff. And
right.
But you could also save my number. Just check in with me whenever. And as soon as I get these pictures Monday, I'll shoot them to you, and maybe we can work out some kind of deal on this one. Was this one that you sold? Was that to an investor? Or was it like someone that live in it?
No, for owner occupant.
Like
that. The thing is with that one, like with what you can rent them for, and I believe you have to wait a year to rent. The HOA is like really strict there. It took like around like two to 2.5 weeks just like to get the buyer like approved to be able to like purchase it.
Wow.
It was like a mission. So like, and then like by the time like you have the HOA fee, if you're not buying it cash, like your mortgage payment, like you're pretty much not even going to break even there, like with any number that I ran.
Wow. Yeah. So it's just for someone to live in it, basically, purely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't realize how crazy this HOA fee was. Yeah, because when he told me, but then yeah, I didn't know all of it up front, basically. But whatever, here I am. We'll still try to make something work, and if anything, I can go back to him and try to get some money off or something. You know how it works, but. All right, man. I do appreciate your time, and it's great meeting you.
Not a problem. Hopefully, we do something in the future.
Hell yeah, awesome, man.
All right, take care, man.
Take care. Bye. So this is good. This is very good intel. Obviously, it's not what we want to hear. It's not what we want to hear right up front. To be transparent, we have this one at 280. Okay, we have this deal at 280, and we're selling it for 299. So it's not a whole lot. It's 19K profit, 19.9 profit. I put there 2% because that's about 6K. So that'll leave us with about 14K profit ish if he sells it at full price. But at that point, what I'll do is then I'll go back to the seller and try to get another 10K off for the whole HOA thing and everything. Actually, I have to read our paperwork to see if he's covering the HOA fee. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. I can't remember. This was such a long negotiation. It took months. I don't remember if we have on the paperwork that he's covering it or I'm covering it. I got to look at that. But let me send this guy the info real quick. And what's crazy is this year, though, I sold a townhouse in Miami Gardens. Not this year, like in the last 6 months, I sold a townhouse in Miami Gardens that like was ARV, man. Like the townhouse was worth three. The townhouse was worth like 280, and we sold it for 260. We sold it for 260 and it was worth 280. So it's like these townhouses, man, you might find like some owner occupant people and stuff. It's kind of crazy. See, this one just sold for 280 here. Actually, I called the buyer's agent. Let me call the listing agent here, because you still never know. You got to make your calls. Like, you got to get the feedback. You got to do it. Great meeting you, man. My name is Raul Bolufe. Here's my WhatsApp link. We're calling the listing agent.
Hello?
Hello, Landon?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Raul. I was reaching out because I saw you sold that property on Water Oak.
Yeah, my listing.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Man,
Yes, sir.
the reason I was calling is that we have one, I think like 2 doors down from you, also Water Oak, that we're selling for $299. It's off market deal. You wouldn't happen to have any more clients like looking for something like that, no?
I might, but is the assessment? I know there was a big assessment coming. Has that been imposed yet?
Not yet. I'm working on that. I just learned about it today, to be completely honest with you. Yeah.
Are you the owner or the realtor?
No, I'm a wholesaler, so I have it in contract and I'm reselling it. So I'm not the owner.
Send me some pictures and what model it is.
You got it. I'll have pictures on.
Did you buy? Okay, you're the wholesale, obviously, but yeah, you might want to find out about this assessment. It's pretty big.
Yeah, I just found out today. So I'm gonna work on that.
They're not selling in there right now. I got lucky to get rid of that one.
I know, man. It's great, and the HOA fee is $900 a month. It's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that's a hard sale. I mean, but send me it and I'll see if I have some.
Yeah, I know the seller's motivated, so if we can work a good offer, then I'll go back to him and like reduce it, like figure it out.
It's gonna be a $40,000 assessment, and it's gonna be pricey. So
damn. Okay.
Yeah. I sold one there. It's probably gonna be like anywhere from 30 to 40,000.
Wow. Jeez, I feel like that's a lot of money, man. For an assessment.
They're doing roofs.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
I know, it's terrible. But yeah, send me it. I'll let you know.
We'll try. Yeah, we'll try. I just send it to you, and I'll send you my full name. And yeah, if anything, get back to me, and I'll.
Also, if you have any other wholesale deals, let me know.
Okay, we'll do.
Thank you.
Peace. It's always good to have the same conversation with them. All right, let's go to another one. We got to still send it, man. We have it at 280. We're trying to sell it for 299. They sold theirs at 296.5. It's a hard sale. We have all this assessment stuff, but I think the seller's motivated. That's the good thing. Our seller's motivated, so I'm sure we can work something out with him. So now I'm calling another one that sold for 280 something. Siobhan White. It's a she, her. I love when people put that in their description. I'm not judging. It's still new to me, All right. So before we get.
Hello.
Hello, Siobhan.
Yes.
Hey, my name is Raul. I was reaching out because I saw you sold the property on Arbor Lane in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
We have one off market on Water Oak Drive for $299. Do you happen to have
Okay.
clients looking for more like that?
Is it a townhouse?
Yes, that's right. It's a townhouse with a garage.
Can you send me an email with the information?
Yes, ma'am, I can. Yeah, I think I saw the one that you sold. Just curious, was it to like an investor or was it to like someone that was going to live in it?
End user.
Oh, okay, got it. I saw it said like fixer upper, so I didn't know if it.
No, the one I sold is very much a fixer upper.
Yeah, this one needs some work too. I don't have the full pictures yet. I'll have it on Monday, but I do know it needs some work. Okay, I'll send you my
Are they
name.
compensating brokers?
2%.
Okay. Yeah, email me the information. I don't have somebody.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a text. You can shoot me over your email, and I'll send it to you.
Perfect. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye. All right. So we'll get that. This with realtors is like that, since you're not really negotiating with the buyer. When we call buyers a little different, we just try to get a number. When I'm with the buyer, I'll say, okay, like just over. I'll present the information. I'll say, okay, on the top of your head, like, what do you think? And they'll say, well, I think I got to be at this price. Okay, and then I'll say, okay, and how'd you get there? Like, what do you think is the ARV? How much repairs? I try to like really understand them, like truly. So with buyers, I try to push more for a number out of them or a showing out of them. Or they'll be like, I got to see it. I'll be like, okay, but let's say you see it. Like, how much would you want to pay? Well, I have to see it first. Okay, so let's set up a showing for you. So with a buyer, I go more towards showing or verbal offer or both. But this is the easiest way to start. So she sent me her email. I'm going to copy and paste the information, and I'm going to send her to her by email. Off-market Hollywood townhouse. And I sent it to you by email as well. Okay, so I sent to her. Let's call Natasha. She's our last one to call.
Please leave your message for 5613.
So I'm going to send Natasha the text that I sent some of the other people, which is just a generic text like, hey, I saw you sold a property nearby. I'm selling one for $299 if you have someone interested. Perfect. Let me see. Is there anyone else? Oh, there's one for $388 that sold. Let's call this person. This is like one of the higher sales. The tough part is there's no investors here. That's the tough part I see with this property. Like, I think we could sell it probably for around, like, sell it quickly. It's attractive. Maybe for what we have it for $280, maybe $285. So that would only make $5,000, but then we'd have to work him to get the money off for the HOA and the money this and the money that. So it might be a tricky one. This is going to be not a very easy one if we want to squeeze out $20,000 and add value to the seller and add value to the buyer, Mary
Hello.
Hey, Mary Ellen.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, I'm sorry. My name is Raul Bolufe. I was calling because I saw you sold the unit on Arbor in 2303.
2303 right.
Yeah, sorry about that. The reason I was calling is that we're selling one in that same neighborhood, off market for $299, on Water Oak Drive, and we're just calling to see if you might have clients looking for something like that in that neighborhood.
Okay. You're a realtor or you're a private owner?
I'm a wholesaler.
Oh,
So
okay.
neither.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you text me the address and
Yes,
what
ma'am.
you're selling it for and your information, and I'll get back to you. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But do you have like active buyers there right now, or how's that?
I'm thinking. I don't have anybody that I'm looking.
Okay, no
for
worries.
right now. That's actually. I mean, that's pretty cheap, that price.
Yeah.
Depending on what model it is. I wanted to look up to see what model it was. So
You got it. You got it.
Have they paid their assessment yet?
That's the magic question. I just learned about this today. I'm going to have that answer on Monday, because I'm going to meet with the seller Monday to get pictures and everything. So I'm going to have that conversation with him Monday. To be honest, I'm not completely sure, but I know it's somewhere between 20 to 30K, right? Something like that.
It depends on which phase it's in and whatnot. But the seller, I mean, should have those figures already.
Yeah.
To give you. I mean, you need to know that when you're trying to, unload it. But look, send me what you can and let me think about it because the price is pretty attractive.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Thank you.
I send it to you, and any questions, call me, text me.
You got it. Have a good day. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Have a great one.
Bye.
One of the ladies I texted said, "Can I see it tomorrow?" So we're gonna be there Monday at 11 a.m. If you can make it then. So far between our call session, we've set up potentially 2 in-person appointments. So overall, that's pretty good. Like we called, how many people did we call? So this is what I do every time I'm done. So I'm done with my session, right? My next step would be to call buyers, and I use investorbase.com or dealspeed.com or investorlift.com. You could use any of these platforms to find like direct buyers. But I just wanted to show you the free way. Zillow, call people, call agents, get them interested, offer them commission, get intel on the property, and then move on, right? So we call about 20, maybe about 20 people, it seems like. We called about 20 buyers. We probably had, I could look back in this video to get the exact stats, but we had 20 buyers. We probably had like 8 people pick up, and then we got 2 in-person showings. We probably got like 3 people interested, 2 potential in-person showings, and no offers. So that's like the little data I use in my head that I'll report to my team right now. As like I'm acting as if I'm the dispo agent. This is what I'll tell them, and like I'll put it in our chat so everybody can know that we're working on it. And that's it. I mean, the goal in dispo, like to find a buyer, is do this and call like 40, 50 people. So in this case, I would call the 20 agents that bought, sold, whatever. And then the next thing I'll do is I'll go on one of these websites and find direct buyers and call another 20 to 40 and get intel and feedback. So that's that. I hope this video was helpful. If you're interested in looking at our deals, join my WhatsApp chat. You can find the link below. Please subscribe. Anything, if you're interested in potentially help setting all this up, or how to get these leads, how to find these sellers, how to talk to them. I have like WhatsApp mentorship one-on-one with me. And I'm not the cheapest, but also not the most expensive, and I get you results. No problem. So I'll see you on the next